There's never been a book written like Saving America's Cities. I've challenged my editors to prove me wrong, and so far they can't. I'm going to be giving you some different ideas about what actually went wrong with our cities and what can really start the process of saving them. And so to help you understand where I'm coming from with my knowledge, I need to tell you what I've done for the last 38 years. I've founded 2 retail chains, and I've co-founded 2 other retail chains. I've been head of development for one of the largest real estate investment trusts in the nation. I have directed the strategic growth initiative of 13 retail chains. I have been in commercial lending and appraising. I have managed a high-rise office building in downtown Charlotte. And I've done my own demographic work for 29 years. That doesn't mean that I've ordered demographic reports and looked at them. I've created my own demographic reports. I have 9,500 pages of demographics in my office that I know like the back of my hand, that I've used mostly for 29 years. And so, with that background in mind, let me take you back to 1975. In 1975, I was working first with a retail chain that had 350 stores, and after that, one that had 500. And we were so interested in getting our retail stores out of downtowns that we would fly around in a twin Cessna Turbo 402. We'd look at 20 to 25 towns a week, and we would look at rooftops. Now, you couldn't do that today because of the competition, but back then we could look at rooftops, we'd get a feel for it. If there were enough rooftops, we'd have the pilot call back to the home office, and we'd get a site search guy out to get the store out of the downtown, into the mall, into the strip center, somewhere. This happened very, very rapidly in the 70s. And so, as a result, I looked at hundreds of cities over the last 30-some years to see what they tried to do to save themselves when all of the retailers, entertainment, restaurants, office buildings left downtowns. Mostly what they did was the same thing. It never worked. There's never been a stagnant or decaying city saved in the last 6 decades. Now, out of the largest 300 cities, approximately 39% are successful, and approximately 61% are somewhere between stagnant and decaying. Think about my comment that in 6 decades, not a single stagnant or decaying city has ever been saved. That means no economic development group, no set of elected officials, no think tank consultants, no author of any prior book, and there have been some, have ever even come close to saving a stagnant city. However, in 10 to 15 cases, let's call it 15 to 18, I've seen cities, mostly by accident, do the right thing, and every single time they did the right thing, it worked. And so in my book, Saving America's Cities, I talk to you about what actually went wrong with the cities, what created truly the exodus all across the country out of cities and into the fledgling suburbs in the 50s and 60s, what became in the 70s, 80s, and 90s true suburbs, municipalities created the growth of it. I explain all of this to you, and I give you a very mechanical method to include what search firms to use to hire the leader of your frontline action group. So please take a look at Saving America's Cities. It's all in there. If any of you have questions, my website covers a lot of it, or you can call me at 937-609-7559. Thank you.